Hobby. Yes, yes, here. Place it here. Carefully, guys. Don't break it. By so much difficulties, I brought it. It's an exclusive piece. Now it looks perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Gave them money. Hobie brought a giant Jimmy showpiece and placed it in the living room with the help of workers. He paid them their amount and they all left. He stood in front of Jimmy and talking with him. Hobie. So, Jimmy, this is your new house. Now onwards, you are also the part of the family. You have to become good boy and take care of everyone, okay? I don't want to hear any complaint. Doorbell rang and Hobie went to open the door and came back with two men. Both the men were shocked to see Hobie because usually he comes late. They didn't notice Jimmy. Jin. June, am I dreaming? Is he really our Hobie? June. Hyang, I also don't believe, but he is really our Hobie, Hyang. Jin. How did the sun come out from the west today? Hobie, stop taunting Hyang. I can come home early. Jin, you can come home early, but only in dreams, not in reality. June, Jin Hyang is right. Tell us, why did you come home early? Are you alright? What's the real reason behind your early arrival? Said by suspicious look. Hobie, what's the problem, guys? When I came late, you all taunted me. Today I came early, but still you both are taunting me. Jin, don't try to change the topic. Tell us, why did you come early? Hobie pointed his finger on giant Jimmy. For this, Namjin, shocked. You brought this? Yungi came there. What? No, no, no. You can't bring anything. There is no place left in our house. So, whatever you have brought, leave it right now. I can't suffer more, said annoyingly. Hobie looked at him. Yungi Han, when did you come? Yungi angrily looked at him. Do the hell with when I came and how? You Mr. Kim Hoshuk, you better be left whatever you had brought, otherwise I will throw you outside of the house. I can't bear this more. I'm done. I don't have any energy left to bear more. I can't even sleep peacefully because of you, and you dare to bring more things, angrily said by holding his collar. Jin patted his shoulder. Yungi, he brought this. Pointed his finger on giant Jimmy. Yungi finally looked at Jimmy. What the June, Yungi Hang, don't you wanna live more? Yungi gulped hard. I mean, what the fun is this? Hobie, it's Jimmy. Yungi, what Jimmy? Have you lost your mind? Who told you to bring this much big toy? Do you think our house is an amusement park where you can put this much big toy? Hobie, I brought this for Tea Cook. Did you remember last Saturday when Minnie took Tea Cook in the mall? They all saw a toy and want to take pic with it, but their security guard didn't let them come closer to it because of the crowd. They couldn't take pic too. Yungi, so? Hobie, so this was that toy. It was exclusive launch at that day. Yungi annoyingly, so you Hobie, so I decided to buy it. Now Tico can play with it. Nobody can stop them. June, and where did you get this much money from? Hobie, June, are you forgetting that I'm also working? I got my first salary as a doctor, so Jin, so you spend your entire salary on this? Hobie, not entire salary. Yungi, finally your brainless brain worked and you saved some amount for rest of the month. Hobie, no, I spend my all the pocket money and savings too along with my salary, said in whispering tone. Jin, what did you say? June, he said he spent his pocket money and savings too along with his salary. Yunjin, what? Hopi went little away from them. Jin ran behind him. Come here, you brat. You spent your all the money. Hopi, yeah, first listen to me. Yungi, is there anything left to listen? You spent your entire money on this plastic garbage. Hobi, it's not a plastic garbage, Hank. It's Jimmy, our new family member. Jin, new family member, my foot. Now, what do you do whole month? How will you manage everything? Yungi, simple. This Jimmy is here. He will go to hospital by this. At lunch break, he will eat him. Hobi, stop taunting me, Hank. Jin, he's right. Why did you bring it? By whose permission? You didn't even think before spending money on it. Hobi, I thought a lot when Tiku will see it and the smile comes on their face. In front of that, all the amount are less. So I brought it. June, well, he's right. By seeing it, that two brats will put whole house on their head. Yungi, but the question is, what will you do whole month without money? Hobi, you all will lend some money now. I will return when I will get my next salary. Yungi, don't expect anything from me. I have to run whole house. Jin, I also have to run house and along with two naughty kids' demands, I can't let you any amount. Hobi, so June, don't expect any help from me too. You are well aware of my destructive power. My all the money goes on paying fines, so I can't help you. Sorry. Hobi sat on the couch with big angry pout. You all are so meany. Nobody wants to help me. June, you are the biggest meanie. You are getting pocket money from mom and dad. Then also you are denying to help me. Now when you fall any problem, then don't expect any help from me. I won't help you. June, who told you that I am getting pocket money from mom and dad? Hobi, it's okay if you don't want to give me money, but at least don't lie. Every month, mom and dad send pocket money to us. They send me too, which I already spent. June, yes, they sent, but until we started earning, I'm doing job before you, so they already stopped my pocket money. They only sent pocket money to you and Minnie as you started earning, so from next month they won't send pocket money to you too. Hobi, what? Then now? Yungi, now nothing. You should think about this before. Hobi, I thought I will take from you all. Jin heard some voice. I think my babies are here. Let's hide and off the lights. We will give them surprise along with Jimmy. They all hide in the living room and Yungi off the lights. They heard two babies' cheerful voice and a boy's tired voice. One baby bumped with something and fell on the floor. Titi, Cookie, Minnie, home, sweet home, Jimin, by locking the door. Who fell? I told you to not run. But you two never listen to me. Now who fell? Quickly held Jimin's pinky finger. Cookie here, Cookie, good boy, Cookie no run. Titi run, Cookie shit, Titi no go, but Titi no listen, Cookie. If you think Cookie is a good boy and doesn't do any mischief, then you are wrong. They both are so naughty. He also ran inside the living room along with Dee, but he saw darkness and ran back to Jimin. He is only 3 years old, that's why he is so scared from darkness, whereas Dee is 5 years old, so he didn't get scared. Jimin, very good Cookie, only you are a good boy. Now let's go inside and check with whom this brat bumped. Cook, Oti, let's go. Titi, Cookie, Minnie coming. Chief Titi, no cry. Jimin came inside and turned on the lights. Cookie was still holding his pinky finger tightly. They saw he was sitting on the floor near the chimney while holding his leg and cried loudly. He already threw his jacket. Jimin, very good, now run more. T crying, ah, Didi legs break, Minnie's scolding Didi, ah. Jimin went with him. Titi's leg break na? Now let's go to Hobie Hank's hospital. He will give Titi needles and Titi will be fine. Titi's scared eyes. Big monster needle? Gulped hard. No, no, no. Quickly wiped his tears by his hands. Titi's legs are fine. Cook came to them by holding Titi's jacket. Minnie, go hospital. Titi, two big monster needle. T looked at Cook. Two big monster needles? Jimin, two injections. Titi's both the legs broke na? Made him wear his jacket. Now let's go. Cook held T's hand. Let's go. T yanked their hands and started jumping. Titi's legs are fine. Titi doesn't need to take big monster needles. Yoongi whispered, just see how dramatic is this brat. Just few minutes ago he was crying while holding his legs and after hearing injection's name, he became fine. Hobie whispered back, all the children are like this. They did drama to get attention and after that hearing about injection, they became fine because they are scared from injections. Jin, okay, see, they three are busy. Now, say surprise, okay? Everyone, surprise! Women Cook flinched hard to see them. T-Cook hugged Jimin's legs tightly, but after seeing Hank's, they giggles. Jimin, you all came early. Is there any special occasion today? Hobie, Hank, you also came early today? Hobie, I didn't come alone. I brought these two. Pointed his finger on Jimmy. T-Cook looked at Jimmy. Jimmy ran to it and started jumping by hugging it. Jimin, wow, Jimmy, did you remember him last Saturday when we went to mall and guard uncle didn't let us touch Jimmy? Yoongi, that's why he brought this plastic garbage and that too by his first salary. He spent all his money. Now he had nothing left. Hobie, Yang, let it be. Just see their happiness, said by looking at T-Cook's happy face. Jimin, Yang, you spent your all the salary? Hobie looked at Jimin. Sorry, Minnie, I didn't buy anything for you. I promise by next salary I will get. Jimin left from there. Minnie looked at Jin. Yang, I think Minnie got angry from me because I didn't get anything for him. June, he should be. You brought gift only for T-Cook. When I got my first salary, I brought gift for everyone. It's okay if you didn't buy anything for us, but at least you should buy for Minnie. Yoongi, when me and Hyang got our first salary, then we brought gifts for everyone, including mom and dad too. And you forget our Minnie. Very bad. Shook his head. Hobie, I'm really sorry. I didn't forget him. It just my money finished. I thought to get him by next month. Seriously, Hank, I didn't forget him. Jin, we all know they both are only teasing you. Hobie, but Minnie got hurt na. Jin, Minnie didn't hurt. He's a sensible baby. He understands everything. See, he's coming. Hobie went to Jimin and held his hand. Minnie, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't forget you. I can't forget you. It's just my money finished. But I promise from next salary I will buy two gifts for you. Jimin, it's okay, Hang. I'm not mad. I went to bring this. Gave him a pouch. Hobie, what's this, Minnie? Jimin, mom and dad gave me this on my birthday. They told me to buy anything for myself. You don't have money na, so take it. When you will get your salary, you can return it to me. June put his hand on Jimin's shoulder. See, Hang, Armini solved your problem. Now you don't need to ask money from anyone. Jin, Armini is so sensible. Hobie, thank you so much, Minnie. I will return you soon. Time skipped after a few days. Jimin came to his parents' house. He was very hurt and emotional. His dad opened the door. Mr. Kim, Minnie, you here? What a pleasant surprise, baby. Jimin hugged him tightly. Dad! Mr. Kim, Minnie, I'm here, baby. What happened? Jimin, nothing. I missed you so much. Mr. Kim picked him like a cola. We both missed you too. Let's go inside and meet with your mom too. She will be so happy to see you. Mrs. Kim, who was on door? Mr. Kim smiled. Armini. Mrs. Kim looked at him. Minnie, you came here? Come here, son. Spread her arms. Jimin hugged her tightly. Mom, I missed you so much. Mrs. Kim, we also missed you. Kissed on his top of the head. With whom you come here, Jin or Yoongi? Mr. Kim, oops. By the happiness, I forgot to welcome my other son. Wait, let me bring him. Jimin, nobody comes with me. Mrs. Kim, nobody comes with you means, how did you come here? Jimin, I missed you so much, so I took the train and came here. I know here's route. I took the cab from the station and cab uncle dropped me at our door. Mr. Kim, what? You and your hands let you come here alone? Mrs. Kim, how careless they are. Call to Jin. Jimin, Mom, Dad, you both are worrying without any reason. I'm not a baby who will lost. Mr. Kim, you are only 16, Minnie. You have 4 hands. If they were busy, then you should call me. I will come to pick you. You shouldn't come here alone. Mrs. Kim, why are you talking with him? Call to Jin. Jimin, no, please don't call him. Mrs. Kim, we first you come here alone without any call, and now you are stopping us to call Jin. You came here after informing at home, right? Jimin slowly shook his head. No. Mr. Kim, Minnie, have you lost your mind? We didn't expect this carelessness from you. Everyone must be worrying for you. Jimin mumbles, no one cares about this, Dad. Mrs. Kim held his arm and turned him to herself. They didn't care about you means, have you come here after fighting? Tell us the truth. Jimin started crying. Mom. Mr. Kim ran to him. Minnie, what happened, baby? Why are you crying? Did anything happen? Did anyone say you anything? Did Yoongi or June punish you? Mrs. Kim wiped his tears. Yes, tell us, if they dare to do anything, we will punish them hard. Jimin, they don't love me. They only love Teacock. Mr. Kim, Teacock? Mrs. Kim, they are small babies, Minnie. You don't need to feel insecure from them. Jimin, I'm not insecure, Mom. They really don't love me. You know, today was my dance competition. I was waiting for them, but none of them had come. Open the bag. See, I won a trophy too. I even called them, but they didn't pick my calls. I don't wanna go to them. Can I live here with you too? Mrs. Kim wiped his tears. Of course you can live with us. You don't need to ask our permission. It's your own house. It's okay. Don't think about this. We will celebrate your victory. Time skipped at night. Mr. Kim went to Kim Mansion and brought Jimin's stuffs. He scolded everyone a lot and showed them mirror of their deeds. Yangs felt guilty to hurt Jimin. Right now they all drove here to apologize to Jimin, but Jimin didn't want to talk with them. Teacock were with their parents' room in Jin. Minnie, listen to us. Jimin, I don't wanna listen anything. You go and spend time with Teacock. Why did you come here? Yoongi, Minnie, there is nothing like this. First listen to us. Jimin yanked his hand. What do I listen? You all always forget me like I don't exist. I don't have any envy from them. They are the small babies. They don't do anything unintentionally. I can understand they are babies. They need more care and attention. I also love them. I don't have any problem by this, but at least don't forget me. I'm feeling hurt too. I never demand for anything because I know it will be difficult for you to handle everything. I always understand you, but you all forget me. I won the competition. I want to celebrate my victory with you all, but you forget me. Hobby, Minnie, I know we hurt you so much. Only one time listen to us. Jimin, I tried to listen. Tired of listening. My limits of bearing has ended a long ago. Sorry, I can't listen more. Teacock ran to them. Minnie, Minnie, Minnie. Jimin turned his face to the side. Titi, Cookie, go inside. I don't want to talk anyone. Titi held Jimin's hand. Minnie, it's all Titi and Cookie's fault. Cook held his other hand. Minnie, Titi, Cookie, Charlie, Titi, Cookie, come. But car fell. Jimmy, Titi, Cookie, Sleepy, Sleepy, Foppy, Big Monster, Needle, Titi, Cookie, Ginny. Jimin quickly turned around. What? How did this happen? June, Teacock were winning to go to an amusement park, so Yang brought them there. In return, their car met with accident. They three are fine. Now, no need to worry. We didn't forget your competition, we remembered, but because of this accident slipped from our mind. When Cookie regained his consciousness, they then told us about your competition. Then we remembered, but till then it was ended. We just reached at home when we met with Dad. He was leaving the house by your bag. He didn't listen to us. I know we did wrong, but we never took it for granted. Believe us. Everyone held their ears by their hands. We are sorry, Minnie. After hearing the truth, Jimin forgave them because it wasn't their fault. Anyone can forget it. Jimin again performed for everyone, and they all happily cheer for him and celebrate his victory. In a family, each member deserves attention and love. It's okay to give babies extra love, but at least don't forget the person who understands everyone and never demands for anything. When that person bursts, then nothing left to repair. The end. Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. First of all, thank you so much for 10k plus subscribers. It really means a lot for me. I can't describe my happiness in words. I'm genuinely so grateful for you all. Sometimes either you are elder or younger, you feel hurt to see yourself neglect. It's not about jealousy. We all know small kids need more love and attention. It's about the feeling of hurt when a person is quiet and takes everything with a smile, then everyone starts taking him for granted. That person's outburst is the worst. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.